Well, we're back again. This is my friendly neighborhood. I have been playing some of this game on my own time, but it was without achievements. For some reason the achievements weren't working, then suddenly they are, so I have to start again. This isn't a Let's Play, this is just another Let's Try, but I want to at least show what the start of this game is, rather than just the demo.
I saw something. Felt something, maybe. It was more real than reality. I felt like I was lost, walking through this dark tunnel, and the ground beneath me stretched on for an eternity. Felt like I was dying.
He swerved out of his lane, striking a passenger van that started a pile-up, killing 7. In weather, we'll all be sad to see another band of thunderstorms heading toward the city tomorrow night.
I just had this insane sense of emptiness and terror, and I just...
I don't care who she sees. We're not even married anymore. She can see whoever she wants.
And sometimes you just need something wholesome on television, don't you?
What did you do to end up solving the problem?
I ignored it, tried to forget. I watched television.
And that helped?
It dulls the pain. You're gonna escape reality, live through other people, ignoring your own life, your own problems, your own issues.
My friendly neighborhood. Of course it is. Ignore the scratch marks on that logo. Choose carefully. Norman is watching. Easier difficulty best for players who are just here for the experience. Difficulty for normal players. Difficulty for those experienced with survival horror. This will be tough. So, here's a little thought that I had. So there's some really nasty difficulties after beating the game. I think that one of them is intended for you to play it with cheats on, because the achievement for beating it doesn't say anything about cheats, disabling the achievement. And because you're basically expected to melee the whole game because you get no extra ammunition for any weaponry. It's kinda crazy, and we're not doing that. We're just going for normal. Survival horror isn't something that I'm good at, although I think picking normal meant that I had too much ammo close to the end of the game, but Point is...
Okay, last job of the day. What's this one about?
Sprocket Palm Property Management, Work Order Request. Client, City Network Broadcasting Group, Property 123 Sunrise Street. July 8, 1993. Gordon O'Brien description of problem. Vacant studio lot regained power last night, began televising over normal programming. The client has requested that the broadcast array on top of the central hotel be disabled to prevent further incidents. Note: Crewman O'Brien is on probation for sullen and impolite behavior towards clients. Failure to satisfactorily complete this work order will result in termination. Oh, good gravy. We can start off with a candy bar if we wanted.
Oh, I'm not eating that. That's been there for days. I'm not leaving yet. I just got here. I disabled the antenna. Oh. The last job of the day is always the worst.
Is that 15 stories high or something ridiculous? Yikes. Honestly, this stuff looks suspiciously fresh. I say suspiciously as if we don't already know what's gonna happen.
There's an elevator. Maybe it still works. What on earth? Is this glue?
Well, whatever it is, it broke the elevator. Ring me.
Okay.
Raise the curtain. Bring up the lights. The neighborhood is coming to town.
Hello. I'm here to disconnect the antenna.
Television's heartbeat has returned. A spirit of cheer brightens every child's eye. The cry goes round the kindergarten class. The neighborhood. The neighborhood.
Okay. I'm here to disconnect the antenna.
I am Ricky the Sock. Your television will never be the same. Hold on. Did you say disconnect the antenna?
Yes?
Oh my, no. You mustn't do that. That would be a catastrophe.
It's broadcasting over the news.
The news? No, trust me. The antenna is just fine as it is. Doesn't need any disconnecting. Tell you what, you wait here and I'll get you some. Oh, that wasn't pleasant. I'm gonna take a suck.
Okay then.
I mean, if you're gonna leave it behind, I have every right to take it. We have a key card with a 4 on it. Presumably there's a 3, a 2, and a 1 to get to where we actually want to go.
Hey, who's that?
Huh. Hey, if you want, you can sit with this statue of whoever this guy is. He'll be your best friend. Also maybe worth bringing up is that there is a turn away and leave ending. We're not going to address that at the moment, but it is an option. Wait, how did he get through if the door was locked? I mean, money? Money is nice. Television's Friendly New Neighbor, review of My Friendly Neighborhood. This week saw the premiere of a new series on the City Network aimed at preschool-aged children, My Friendly Neighborhood. The show centers on the titular My Friendly Neighborhood and its resident puppets who, with the help of adults like Stevie, teach viewers about a variety of subjects including numbers, letters, and how to be a friendly neighbor. The show's catch-all term for age-old lessons about caring and sharing. While adults might find their messages trite, children's hearts are captured by the neighbors. Each felt furball becomes a beloved friend whose words are hung onto with a trust and devotion rarely seen in older audiences. Previously aired as Ricky and Friends on independent public access television, the series and creator Al Gerswald were recently signed by the City Network Broadcasting Group, and production moved to their historic City Network Hotel studio on the west side. Their move into the big leagues of broadcasting is accompanied by text is legible. Norman teaches his friend Pearl how to count to 4. He doesn't have any fingers beyond that, does he? And it was manifested unto me that those things which yet are corrupted, which neither were they sovereignly good, nor were, unless they were so good, could be corrupted. For if sovereignly good, they were incorruptible; if not good at all, there were nothing in them To be corrupted, for corruption injures, but unless it distinguished goodness, it could not injure. Either then corruption injures not. Oh boy. That's quite. It feels like it's the same point over and over again. Therefore, if they shall be deprived of all good, they shall no longer be. So long, therefore, as they are good. Therefore, whatever it is good. That evil then which I saw, whence it is not any substance. For were it a substance, it should be good. I'm not going to read all that. We've got things to do. Mystic Maze, and I missed that if you look over there, you can actually see someone's arm sticking out of here. Probably makes you not want to go through here.
Hey yo, I'm Norman. I'm a
Hello?
really normal guy.
Is anyone there?
I just kind of show up to be a friendly face in the background. Sometimes I get some lines to recite too. Let me show you.
If you step too close,
Well,
No!
why are you?
yeah, that. Honestly, don't know why I did that.
Stay back!
Let's go ahead and get to know one another. I dispute all sorts of things.
Go away.
I'm a craft
What is
master.
going on here?
You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to pipe leaders to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together. Then the fun part starts. Take your closest friend and separate all of their parts into little piles based on color. This will be what you make your crafts out of. I like to use Norman because he has all sorts of oranges and reds I can use. Now I start patching my piles of...
It sounds cutesy, but then you listen to what they're actually saying, and it's mildly horrifying. We can't get in the green door. We can get in this door, though. Healtholax, magazine... Extension... Oh, episode 16 script. The neighborhood is having an outdoor bazaar. Everyone is lining up at Leonard's antique display to try on a beautiful pair of earrings. Pearl enters, sees the earrings, and cuts into line, pushing Liliana out of the way and causing a commotion. Pearl, that wasn't nice. Pearl sheepishly glances round at the others who are all glaring at her and hunches in shame. You can't just push people out of the way to get what you want, Pearl. It's more friendly to think about other people first, do you see? Pearl shakes her head timidly. Well, maybe this will make it clear. Song, put another before yourself. Put another before yourself before you go see if someone needs help. They're trying. And there's duct tape in the toilet. Look, duct tape is precious. We're gonna need it. So we have candy bar, tokens, the key card, a healing drink, an S, and the duct tape. Nothing that we can actually use to fight anyone off, though. That's a little problematic. No, I don't think we could slip past there, so there's really only one way to go.
When you go to the park, bring some...
Wait, no, it was the conversation on the park. It's locked. At least we have something to defend ourselves with. Is there anything in here that we could make use of? I don't think so. We're gonna have to come back with some sort of ranged weapon to get at that, I think. And with a diamond key. Is there a map? Yes, actually there is. Unfortunately, it doesn't cover this area, so it's not much use to check the map, is there?
The mail? The mail comes every day. I look out the window waiting for the moment it appears. And then when it does, I rush outside to see what I got. Sometimes it's little pieces of paper. Sometimes it's big boxes. No matter what, I always open it immediately. My favorite new pair of socks? I got it in the mail. A letter from a dear old friend? I got it in the mail. An assortment of the best bugs the world has to offer? Well, that one just appears in my house. Mashed skunk cabbage? In the mail. My neighbors stuffed into a box and shipped to my house? In the mail. The stockpile of greasy hamburgers that I cooked at my vacation home? Come on, say it with me. It came from Florida in the mail.
I'm not sure I'd want most of those things. I could use one tape to ensure he doesn't get back up when I leave the room. On the other hand, I don't know how often he'll come through the room, and I might be able to use the wrench on him. But on the other hand, I honestly can't remember how many... I seem to actually remember that if you come in through this door, then it is close enough that he'll gank you before you can do anything, so you stay there. I'm pretty sure that the standard neighbors that just stand up and talk to themselves, there's variations between them, and this one is not one you want to engage in close combat unless you're really certain of yourself and get the ambush. And sadly, we don't have tape, so we can't do anything about her. Okay, a save station, a healing station. 2 coins. A map. Take the soundstage map. And the toolbox, which is shared between every safe room. Honestly, I don't see anything that I want out of that. Oh, by the way, this candy bar, it is not a healing item. What it actually does is it... She's standing way too close. So yeah, as I was saying, the candy bar isn't a heal. It gives you a speed boost, and it's about the only way to deal with the faster of the generic neighbors. So yeah, we can check out what we need here. We're going to need a circle key. So if we go down, then we come out in here. We can beeline through there. We don't have the diamond key, so this would be kind of a useless route to take. But what we can do is that now that we're a bit more armed... Oh, that would be why we couldn't come this way before, because it was locked from the other side.
Yeah, it sure is quiet around here. Oh, I like that.
Right.
Pieces are good. I can't get.
Payback time. He's a lot sturdier than the other was, though. That might be a locked door. Locked from the other side. No tape, so we can't do anything to stop him from getting up. Mystic. I suppose if you really wanted to, you could intentionally get hit, lead him in a circle, and then sneak in while his back is turned. Or heck, you might not even need to get hit, you just move in such a way that it grabs his attention without being in grabbing range. This is definitely a Sesame Street Muppets fusion. They've got all these movies.
There you are. Now don't toddle off again. I've got some snackaroos waiting back in the lobby.
Hey, what's going on here? Your puppet friends are attacking me.
Oh, are they? How embarrassing. By the way, what's your name?
What?
Your name, your moniker, your handle, your nom de plume?
It's Gordon.
Gordon? What a beautiful name! I could say it all day. Gordon. Gordon. Gordon!
Is this a gun? Does it work?
Oh my, that's where I left that. I was looking for it all over the place. Ugh, fine. If you're gonna go gallivanting all over the place, then at least watch out for Pearl.
Pearl?
You know, the enormous bird that crushes people. Don't get on her bad side is all I'm...
What was that? Okay, let's do this.
Now, if you do have the wrench, you can beat them up through the staircase carefully. But I don't need it because we're playing on a lower difficulty.
Learn your alphabet, huh?
No tape, but I'm pretty sure we have no reason to ever come back to this room. And, as a bonus, I'm pretty sure these guys are going to despawn forever. They won't get back up. And now we can head all the way back the route we took because we need to check out the target. Great. Maybe I should have snuck into that room.
You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together. Then the fun part starts. Take your closest friend and separate all of their parts into little piles based on color. This will be what you make your crafts out of. I like to use Norman because he has all sorts of oranges and reds I can use.
Please stop taking apart Norman.
If you can draw, you can do all sorts of things.
You're still stuck on that corner, huh? I almost feel sorry for the guy. But he seems to be fine, so there's no need to be sorry, right? Right. One blue key, thank you very much. Now, nope, map. Where were the blue doors? There's one up there. Oh, I think I will want to pick a fight with What's-Her-Face again on the way up the stairs. I wonder what happens if you run out of ammo completely. Oh hey, ammo, health. Oh yeah, if we had gone through here, then we could have snuck in without having to go through red light, green light again. Circle door. Extra noses, googly eyes, patches and sticks, feathers, voids, rosettes, clown wigs and nose, felt patches, googly hats, glasses, ouchies, hero set. Why is it taped shut though? Should I be worried? Wet parts, do not touch. Feather. So this is for hanging feathers. I don't think they're wet anymore, but I'll take your word for it.
I'm a craft monster! You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles. And
this is a very confusing dead end, isn't it?
The fun part starts. Take your clothes. closest friend and separate all of their parts into little piles based on color. This will be what you make your crafts out of. I like to use Norman because he has all sorts of oranges and
July 1983. I feel like this is important, but I cannot figure out what for. Also really wishing I had tape.
When you go to the park, bring some food for... Whoa! Ah!
Honestly, we've been wandering back and forth here so much. Okay, I want to... save station. I probably should have used a heal station or a Halo Vax first, but point is, get to this room here, because that's where the circle door is. He's gone. It unlocked with the blue circle key.
This must be one of the old sets.
Well, I'm glad you asked. When I'm feeling happy, I eat watermelon. When I'm sad, I eat leftovers. When I'm confused, I eat the roadkill outside. When I'm angry, I feast upon the tears of my enemies. When I'm smart, I eat everyone else's food. And when I'm in a hurry...
So remember what they said about Pearl? Giant bird that can crush you to death. Don't get on her bad side. Yep, there's Pearl. Now here's the question. Do I feel like I could pick a fight with this guy at a distance? And there goes most of my ammo on trying to take this one guy out. I'm beginning to think I should have used the wrench.
Let me show you how I learn. Hold your hands up in the air. Now bring them down in front of your face. See? That's 2 hands. Now take one of your hands, put it in your mouth, and swallow as hard as you can. Now you have one hand inside of your stomach and one hand outside. This is the best part.
Quite a bird.
Your other hand, put it next to the hand in your mouth and swallow again.
I don't think she's as bad as she looks, but she's still pretty disconcerting.
Don't.
Let's just leave this area for a bit, shall we?
If you can draw, you can do all sorts of things.
This area actually had me stumped quite a bit because I was trying to give the bird such a wide berth.
So first, it's a big triangle.
But as you can see, we're missing a certain key to actually get anything done.
Okay, now draw a line right.
And this is a new safe spot. So, just to recap on what we just picked up, we have a letter block that'll be used in a puzzle. We have a blue round key, but that's not what we need. We have 14 shots in our magazine, but no duct tape to deal with puppets, so we basically want to make sure that when we're outside we get everything done that we want done. I don't know, it's threat of being fired is a pretty decent reason to be sticking around, but not that decent if you're at risk of being hugged to death by puppets. Or crushed to death by a bird. Duct tape. Needed the duct tape. But, yeah. Again, just a let's try. I don't think this is going to get any attention anyhow, what can I say? It does feel... It's a bit of a nicer version of the survival horror genre. This weird parody anti-parody of Sesame Street. I don't know. But yeah, just gave me something to do and something to record. So, until next time guys, take care. We'll see you all around.